Welcome, Leo, to your weekly reading. This is for the 16th to the 23rd of February. I'm going to start off by pulling your charms. This is going to give us an indication of what could be in your energy field this week. And you have the sun, the musical note, and the cat. Now, Leo, when the sun appears, it's exceptionally positive. It's like getting the sun card in the tarot. It's all about joy, good things happening for you, you feeling good about yourself, positive about where you are and what's happening in your life. With that, I do think you're going to be hearing really good news this week. Music to your ears, Leo. It could be the answer you've been waiting for comes through. This could be that you just hear wonderful news about somebody you really love or care about, or this could be unexpected news that comes through that gives you our wonderful sun energy. With the cat here, Leo, I see you feeling very empowered this week, quite independent. You don't feel as though you need to seek out others for their opinions and insights. You're comfortable with your own decisions and you're confident to move forward in what you decide. Right, let's move on with your reading, and we are going to look at what this week is trying to teach you. So let's see now all the messages and insights that want to be revealed. I'm going to start off by looking at the theme of the week. Where you're being tested, what you're meant to understand, how to integrate the lesson, how this lesson benefits your future. Leo, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start off over here with the theme of the week, and we're looking at the overall energetic storyline. Now, Leo, as you can see, we've got the presence of the sun here, resonating with our sun charm. This tells me that this week you are going to find, Leo, that the relationships in your life feel good. If you were struggling with any relationship, if you were arguing with anybody, this could be resolved this week. You will also find that you feel closer and more connected to the people around you. And Leo, for those of you who are seeking to bring new people into your life, so if you are dating, if you are looking to expand your social circle and have decided to join a like-minded group, or if you're looking for a new boss, this also lets us know that somewhere this week, my dear Leos, you could hear really positive news about this particular person or relationship that gives you this feeling of, I'm blessed. I'm so lucky to have this person or to meet this person. I also see you feeling very confident about your abundance and what abundance means to you. And this is all very linked to our sun energy. Nine of Pentacles just shows me, Leo, your overall confidence with regards to your decisions, where you're going. You feel as though you're on track. I feel many of you are looking after yourself better than ever. You're starting to look good. You're starting to feel good. And there's this wonderful vibration around you that people are going to pick up on. So don't be surprised, Leo, if people are drawn to you this week especially with what we are seeing here. If people compliment you this week, and it's not random compliments, they're picking up something and they're sharing it. Right, let's move on now and see where you're being tested. What's the trigger or repeating pattern you need to be aware of? Now, Leo, this particular message might not resonate with everybody, but I do feel that some of you are inclined to overlook certain behaviors from people in your life. And the behavior I'm picking up is this behavior of being snide, passing nasty comments. You could hear that somebody's been talking behind your back. You could know that somebody's lying to you, but you just let it go by. And this week we are being told that this pattern of just letting things go by and not addressing them needs to be looked at. Because this kind of behavior can grow and get more detrimental to you. It can cause you to feel our devil energy in some way, which here is telling me of you being involved in some kind of toxic relationship. So if you say have a sibling who's always passing really unkind remarks, say about what you do for a living or the way you look, and you just don't want to cause a big family argument, so you let them get away with it. But each time it gets a little bit worse and it goes a little bit deeper. Before you know it, it's going to really affect you with the devil coming out here, Leo. If you don't stop it, if you don't put this particular sibling in their place, you are going to find that you actually feel uncomfortable within a family environment. And it's because you didn't address it and you let it go on for too long. So wherever you could be feeling Seven of Swords, which is that sneaky, sly behavior, this is the time to stop it in its tracks. Let the person know you're very aware. And Leo, they could deny it, they could tell you you're oversensitive, but just by you saying, I see you, I know what you're up to, is going to avoid you going into the devil energy. They might deny it, they might pretend that it's all you, gaslight you, doesn't matter. They know, you know, and they're going to be aware of it. And that's where their behavior will stop. Now let's move on and see what you're meant to understand this week. What's your core lesson, my dear Leos? And here, Leo, we have your card, the card of strength. And I do think that many of you don't realize how strong you actually are. And your core lesson is, don't let things get so far out of hand, whether it is somebody who's just behaving very badly, or whether you are sitting in a situation like a neighborhood you're not comfortable in, a job you don't feel appreciated in. Don't sit too long hoping it'll get better, because chances are, my dear Leos, if you don't take action when you know it's right to, things could come to a big explosive ending. So, for example, this particular sibling could say something and it's not even the worst thing they ever said, but you just lose it. You've had enough. You cannot tolerate it because you have been swallowing all this energy for so long, making you feel so bad. It will be the straw that breaks the camel's back. Remember, Leo, you are incredibly strong. Channel that inner lion or lioness within you and confront situations and people head on, so you don't allow it to get to the point where things reach a very dramatic climax. Right, let us see how to integrate this lesson. So we're looking at a practical or emotional action that you should take this week. And the first big message is, Leo, bring about change. Don't sit in toxic, uncomfortable environments. Immediately know something's wrong. You feel it, you know it, my dear Leos. I don't even have to explain it to you. If you are in any relationship, whether it's a friend, a significant other, a family member, a boss, that is not good for you, and you know how long you have been tolerating it. You need to bring a change about so that you can release out of this energy. We are also being told that you need to be very aware of who you trust and the people around you. Leo, when we surround ourselves with people who see us, who want the best for us, and who we can feel relaxed with, it changes everything for us. When you surround yourself with people who are jealous, competitive, always trying to outdo you or bring you down, of course, it's going to bring in this energy. So your action this week is to take action where you know things are not right and to ensure that you are surrounding yourself with the right people. Now let us see how this lesson benefits you in your future, and we're looking at your long-term payoff. We see you coming through as Queen of Wands under this message, which is wonderful, Leo. Now, it doesn't matter if you are masculine or feminine. It's the energy of Queen of Wands I am speaking about. And it's very similar to what I saw and picked up for you in Nine of Pentacles. I see you now, Leo, feeling very much in control of your direction. You know what you want and you go about getting it. This is a very dynamic, proactive energy. I also see with our Queen of Wands that you feel good inside and out. And I love to see that for many of you, there's a very natural connection to spirit. And of course, whatever that means to you, whether it's just asking for help and guidance, whether it's doing a meditation, whether it's prayers or visualizations, you do what is right for you. And working with our Queen of Wands energy, what we do see is that you open your future to the Ace of Cups. And this is what we want to see, Leo. Hand of God comes in with a cup of abundance. And as you can see, there are 5 different streams. This tells us now that your long-term payoff is you are going to feel abundant, yes, but this abundance is going to touch many areas of your life. It's not just one area. For many of you, it's going to be 5, if not more. So this could be your social life, your financial life, your spiritual life, your mental health, and your love life. Leo, when you stand strong and you stand in your truth and you don't sit still when you know you need to bring about change, what you will find is that the changes that then do come in are going to exceed your expectations. Leo, this message wasn't random. It was powerful direction. That's all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I'm sending you all so much love.